that ball.
Rambo Radio with your host, Gen T.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
And now I feel poo coming out of my bum. So it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
What's up? What's poppin'?
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Gen T, Twitter and Instagram at Gen T523. Yeah. Wow. We made it, folks. It is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. And I can officially tell you, as a surprise for those of you who do not follow me on the socials or don't keep up or whoop-de-fucking-whoop or whatever the hell you doing, here is your opportunity to hear, if you haven't heard already. RamboForRadio.com. I officially have t-shirts live, and they are cheap. And of course, the best bit about this is I have zero merchandise. That's right. I have a company. All I do is send the designs to them. They make the shirt. They ship it to you. And that's it. I have nothing to do with it other than that it is my shirt that I designed. And that is it. So if you are in the mood or not, you don't have to buy a shirt, to listen. You can just listen, do whatever. But if you're interested in purchasing a t-shirt with my ugly mug on it, you can go to www.ramboradio.com. That's right. I brought my site back from the dead, cleaned it up, and we are live. I've got shirts. I think in the next couple weeks, I'm going to start working on mugs, other t-shirts, blankets, flags. Somebody suggested flags. You motherfuckers are crazy. But I can do flags. All I got to do is send the design and then they print it when you buy it. So it's all made to order. It's on-demand merchandise. So whenever you want it, it's there. I'll leave the store up as long as I don't get sued. So it will be available for you to purchase things if you want. Or you can just silently listen and support the show. It doesn't matter to me. The shirt request was on the behest of some friends that had been asking me for months to make shirts. And I have been dreading making shirts because I made shirts before and they did not sell. And so there are some homeless people wearing some Rambo per Radio shirts as we speak. I made $0 and lost, about $400 on some t-shirts. So after that, I was cured. Because, when you decide to do t-shirts, if you aren't aware, you got to make the design. And then if you don't make the design, you got to pay somebody to make the design. Then you got to get their consent. Then after you get their consent and pay for the design, or if you made the design yourself, then you got to go to these print shops. And then you got to ask how much it costs to do X amount of shirts. Then you got to buy the shirts. Then you got to do test prints. Then you got to see if they turned out. And then you got to beg all your friends to buy these fucking shirts that you shelled out money for ahead of time. Okay? Ahead of time. So now with this merchandise on demand, if you want it, you just click pay and that's it. It's all yours. It's all yours, Jack. I literally have nothing to do with it other than designs. So if you don't like the design that's up there now, please, I am open and listening to all solutions, designs, submissions, whatever the fuck you want. Whoop-de-fucking-whoop, it's there. My DMs, my text, my email, everything is open. And I am willing and able to listen to what you guys want, the fans, because this is only because so many of you asked me to make shirts. So enough was enough. I had to get this done. So I got it done. Shirts are there. I only have one design up for now, but in the coming weeks, I should have some more stuff coming up there for you. So if you don't like what you see, check back next month. There might be something good you might like. Just saying. But in the meantime, thank you once again to Big George at the gym. He's the one that put me onto this merchandise on demand thing. And and then also, some friends that were just really like, hey, we really want a shirt with your face on it. And I'm like, what? Okay. This is so fucking weird, but okay. I'll do it, man. I was just like, okay, I'm going to come up with all this money. And I was just like, and then we were getting 6 weeks away. And to get all of that stuff made, I would have barely made it at the cutoff for Ellis Mania. So I know a lot of people wanted this for Ellis Mania. So if you are going to Vegas Easter weekend for Ellis Mania, let me tell you something. You got to order these shirts or whatever you buy that you're trying to bring with you to Vegas. You got to order your shit by March 23rd. So 3/23, there's a 10-day shipping period. So that should give you enough of a window to get your merch to you, and you can rock it in Vegas or, keep it to yourself. It don't matter. It's all up to you. I am just the voice who tells you things and goes about my merry way. Oh, but I am excited. I had kind of just given up on my website, and I get emails every day about all of these web designers. They want me to hire them to fix my trash website. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. No. I don't care. I don't care about the website. All I needed that website for was you to just see the podcast is at these locations. Go there. Goodbye. And so now that I'm a legitimate business, the website is up and running and clean, hopefully. And you can, the first thing that pops up on the website is merch. So t-shirts there. If you are going to send me submissions for shirts, just keep in mind, this fulfillment company is kind of strict. So make sure it's not something that's already copywritten, offensive, not terribly offensive anyway. Or if it is offensive, that we could try and sneak it in a different way. Because I got the whole rule list, and it looks like it's got to be stuff, that you own or you design, and nothing terribly offensive. So keep that in mind if you are deciding to send in your drawing submissions. So, but yeah, I'm excited. This is something that we can all grow together. For those of you who do listen to the show, this is something that's, I guess, going to take off. It's fucking crazy. I can't believe it. There are at least 4 people that will be wearing a shirt with my face on it. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. So, speaking of crazy, it's time for Customers of the Week. So, this lady, I use that term loosely. Old school lesbians, God bless them. They paved the way. They were, out the closet when it was not cool. You could go to jail. You could get your ass beat the whole night. So there's this old ass lesbian that shops at my work, and her partner, I forgot that her partner was a bit strange. So I always try to head for the hills when they come in the store because, first of all, this lesbian is in her mid to late 60s, and her partner is pushing mid to late 20s. just fucking weird shit, man. So, this bitch looks like Melissa Etheridge. Come to my window. So if you can imagine, this Melissa Etheridge lookalike is dating some bitch that looks like Taylor Swift. Shake it up, shake it up. And it's just weird looking at them, but they're like a broke ass version of them, because Melissa Etheridge isn't that bad, but Taylor Swift is fine. So I don't want to do her too much of a disservice. I'm sorry, Taylor. But the lady is tall like Taylor, so I should say that she has the same height as her or whatever. So anyway, broke ass Taylor Swift. So I always try to avoid them because the whole dynamic it fucking gives me the creeps. I'm sorry. I'm part of the gay mafia, but that shit is a little too strange for me. I'm out. I'm heading for the hills. So I'd been hanging around work. It was almost time for me to go. And fucking Melissa Etheridge came up. Tell me, does she love you like the way she loves you?
Tell me, does she love you like the way I love you?
I was like, oh shit. Damn, how can I help you? Shit. She's like, yeah, I'm looking for the fish oil. And I was like, oh, it's just right where this lady is standing at. This lady over here, tall lady with the legs. Who? Lady? She? That's not a she. That is a them. And I was like, yeah, you what?
You what?
Bitch. What the fuck is you saying? Them? I'm sorry, is there a group of people over there? You talking them as a whole? Because I am not referring to a single person as a them, okay? Or tell me their fucking name, okay? I'm not doing this. They, them, zer shit. I ain't doing it. And before you come after me, I'm a part of the gay mafia, goddammit. I is a lesbian, but I am old school, man. That is either a he or a she or the Riddler. Those are the options I am giving you. There is no they, there is no them, there is no z, zer, none of that shit. He, she, the Riddler. No. That is a them. That is not a she. She's not a lady. And I looked. I said, well, she got legs like Taylor Swift. I don't know if there's a fucking dingling going on down there. I don't want to look for the eggplant on that. But I saw boobs, so I was like, So you mean to tell me that there is a lady who doesn't want to be called a lesbian? Right? I felt like fucking Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. She's like, no. That is a they. And I was like, oh, okay, have a nice day. And I walked away. I was like, not doing this. Nope. No, I'm not going to sit here and have a discussion with you because this is all kinds of fucked up, okay? You get your little guitar out, Melissa Etheridge, and Taylor Swift, you get your guitar out, and you guys can have a little duet over there in front of the fish oil. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Shit. Ooh. And then I had a lovely phone call the next day with a lady who was looking for a magnet to charge her water. I was like, hello, how can I help you? Well, I'm looking for, you guys used to have these magnets and you would sit your water on top of the magnets and the magnets would charge the water and it would make it so that your cells would be super hydrated. Do you still have those magnets? And I was like, you, are you sitting down? I was like, okay, let's run the tape back one more time. You want to do what with a magnet? Yes, I want to there's these magnets and you sit your water on it and it helps charge your water. So it makes your water more hydrating for your cells. I was like, damn. Well, nah, we ain't got that, fam. Well, I'm actually looking for it. So it's similar to a magnet, but this magnet is a special magnet I'm looking for. This is a magnet that you wave in your water. It's a magnetic wand, and you wave in your water. I'm like, can't you just put your vibrator in the water and electrocute yourself? I don't know what the fuck this is, fam, but this is weird. I'm just imagining this bitch putting her rabbit in a fucking jug of water. I need to supercharge my water so it's more absorbable. Let me just put my vibrator in the water. I was like, ma'am, we do not have a magnetic wand that you put in your water, bitch. Nope. And it was really hard because I was trying to keep a straight face because my boss was staring at me. But I just started chuckling. I just couldn't keep my composure. I just started giggling, and I just had to put her on mute and let her talk because she was rambling on for fucking minutes about magnets, charging your water. And I'm like, oh my God, bitch. If this was prehistoric times, your ass would have been the first to been eaten by the dinosaur. You know that, right, bitch? You know that, right? Because you're going to be out there like, I'm looking for a magnet to charge my water from the river. Bitch, you better run. Yo, I was just like, oh my God. How have we survived all these years? How?
Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
I was just like, well, you don't really need to supercharge the water. Water will hydrate you. That's why you're supposed to drink it. Like, it's not your job to like help water out. Water's gonna help you out, but first you gotta start drinking it. And the questions you're asking me sounds like you don't drink enough water, sweets. I need a magnetic wand. Oh my God. Yeah, just go to the fucking sex shop down the street. Lotions and lace. Some current events. Well, some time ago, shout out to the mighty Boognish. God bless this man. He gave me a lovely reminder about a special, important day today, February 21st, 2023. And as of 8 years ago, he said, it seems further than that, but it could be wrong. But, I'm going to trust the Boognish. I don't doubt the mighty Boognish, you understand? So he was saying, 8 years ago today, I had my first boxing fight in Las Vegas in front of 3,500 people. He reminded me that I beat up this lady so hard she don't listen to the show anymore. God damn it. Oh, Boognish, I love you so much. So, Elfsmania 10. 10 was like the culmination. I just felt like after the previous year I was fresh out of a breakup, horrific breakup, and it was just awful in a bad place, as some of you know. And of course, if you're new, welcome to hell, Bichel. So that year, in that a year past that breakup, I had made a bucket list of things that I had wanted to do, and I had pretty much crossed off everything on my bucket list. And I drove to Las Vegas going into this fight with somebody who had more training than me. Okay, I had just had street fights. So, and what they always say in the ring, street fights don't count, street fights don't count, whoop de fucking whoop. Well, this time street fights fucking counted. I went into this fight basically thinking that, I was show up, get my ass whooped, lose, and then I would kill myself. And the most surprising thing happened. I met the most amazing people. Ellis Mania 10 was just something so preposterously epic, where literally almost everybody showed up to this event. Okay. Everyone had showed up because it just felt like it was going to be the last one. Even though the last one is coming up in 6 weeks, Ellis Mania 10 felt like it was the last one because everybody showed up. And the previous Ellis Mania had ended in a bit of controversy. And so I think taking that year off, people really were like, hey, we really want to go and do it up and whoop it up and do it right. So going to this event, meeting the most amazing, friendly people, experiencing what an amazing life I had. If my life had ended that weekend, I would have been truly happy because I met so many amazing faces, so many good people, made so many good memories, and I literally had the best time. And going into that fight, going against somebody who had been training with 2 pro guys, and I just had a mattress. I just had Rocky. I just have fucking, what is that, Rocky 4 with Ivan Drago, the Russian. That was just my sheer motivation, just watching that over and over again and setting the timer for 3 minutes and punching the shit out of my mattress. Showing up to that fight, seeing everybody wearing her t-shirts, people, certain individuals, he shall not be named. I'm sure maybe he has come to the realization he hitched his cart to the wrong horse by now. But it's all love. But at the time, this person was instigating and, and saying that, I was going to lose, and was actually, giggling hours before the fight how, this girl was going to win. And you know what? You got to support who you got to support. I would say the same thing to a friend, even if I knew they were going to lose. I would tell them, hey, you're going to win. No matter what, you're going to win. You got this, because that's what your friends do. That's your support. So, something inside of me, when I couldn't have my cornerman, I couldn't have Meaty, I couldn't have Rain Man, I didn't have any water, I didn't have a stool. And then I turn around and see she got a whole entourage of people with a fucking spit bucket, water, towel person, the whole fucking nine. Knowing that, knowing what was said hours before the fight, the conversation I heard hours before the fight, when that bell rang, you can go to my Instagram and watch the fight. I clipped the 2 rounds down to about 40 seconds there. When the bell rang, it's something inside of me clicked. Like, if you don't fight back right now, you're quitting on yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You're ready to die. You're ready to die here in the Vegas fucking desert. You've given up on yourself. You got nothing left. You feel like you have no reason to live. Here you are in front of 3,500 fucking people. This lady's going to beat the shit out of you, and you're going to get embarrassed. Is that what you want? That's what I told myself. Is that what you fucking want? And up until when that bell rang, I had no answer. I had no answer for that. I just figured, well, my friend's just going to beat my ass, and I'm just going to go in the desert and find my spot that I picked out and, ride off in the sunset. And when that bell rang, something inside of me clicked. I'm not sure what that was, but something told me, if you don't get her first, she's going to get you. And specifically the voice of BJ Penn. He always says, even if you suck, BJ Penn, the great BJ Penn, he says, be first. If you're in a fight, be first. You have no other way out of the fight. You've tried to talk your way out of it in the street. You've backed up. You've done everything humanly possible. And they're still coming after you. You got to be first. You got to get there first. So I knew I couldn't back out of the fight because I was in it. And I couldn't bring any more shame to myself that I already had. I was already so embarrassed. I had a sprained ankle. And I should have opted out of that fight, but I didn't. I fought with a fucking sprained ankle. My shit was the size of a fucking grapefruit. And I didn't care. I didn't fucking care because I thought I had no other reason to live. I had nothing. I thought I literally had nothing. I had convinced myself I had nothing. Nothing to come home back to. Nothing. This was the end for me. And when that bell rang, I said, I hear BJ, be first. So I'm like, oh, if I don't get her, she's going to get me. So I started pouring on a little bit. And then she kind of answered back to me. So there was a good maybe 10 to 15 seconds where I was taking some serious punches. And then after that, just fucking stepped on the gas. I just stepped on the gas. It was like I was not even there. It was like an out-of-body experience. I just started if you watch it, I'm like bobbing and weaving, shaking my head, jabbing around. I mean, just like, and I had never had training before. Everything I saw, it was just Rocky and YouTube. And you can see, obviously there's some shots where I look like I don't know how to punch. But you can see there's a glimmer of boxing there. There's a couple moves in there that I see. I'm like, oh shit, you're a natural. And then even I remember Ellis saying, because when you're fighting, you really don't hear the commentary, but for some reason there were some things that stuck out to me, and he was like, oh shit, I heard, oh shit. And then Jude, that big bitch. And then what else? He was like, oh damn. He said something. He was like shocked. He was pleasantly surprised. And then I remember him laughing, but then him telling, the girl, oh, you gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. I'm gonna stop it. You gotta fight back. You gotta fight back. I'm gonna stop it. He's not even the ref. And, but he's in charge. So I was like, oh, don't fight back. You want him to stop this fight, because I knew the longer that fight was gonna go, I was just getting charged up. I was just getting some kind of weird Super Saiyan powers. And by the time we made it to the end of the round, I was basically fucking possessed. I don't even remember. Boognish, he had to tell me. I don't even remember because I didn't have any water. I didn't have anybody in my corner, no chair, nothing. So I was just leaning against the ropes, just looking out at the crowd, and people were like cheering, people were booing, people were, Ellis was like trying to help the other girl. And he was like, oh shit, Jen knows how to fight. And Boognish told me, and that I'm starting to remember now, that he came up with a bottle of water and gave me some water. I'm like, fuck, man. I was so in another dimension. I don't even remember. He had to tell me that he came up there with some water because I didn't have any. And I was thirsty, but I was so possessed that something told me for this fight that I should just try and punch as much as I can without water. So I used to drink water at the end of my training. It was my reward to have water. I would not let myself train with water during my training, which is absolutely asinine. Don't ever do that. But in a roundabout way, it prepared me for what took place, which was complete disorganization. No corner, no coach, no chair, no water, nothing. And I'm watching her I'm watching her. I'm looking into her eyes, and I see her starting to panic. And she's drinking water. Everybody's over there fanning her down, doing all this stuff. And I'm like, all right. So obviously I didn't sit down because I didn't have a chair to sit down. And then when they got me one, it was already time to get up. So I was like, get that thing out of here, man. I don't want $1 million baby myself. So second round comes along, and then you really start to see the beginning stages of me becoming a boxer. Dropped her with a jab. Had a little double jab in there. And then what did it for me, I lost all composure when she punched me in the butt. This bitch punched me in the butt. And I just fucking snapped. You can just see it. You go to Instagram at GenT523 and you can watch this shit. I just lose my composure and just start wailing punches on her over and over and over and over again. And every time I would hit her, I would shake my head. I was like, nope, you don't want more. You don't want more. No, you don't. No, you don't. And finally, Joe Mills, God bless him, steps in and stops the fight. And when I raised my hands, you can see there's a still shot of me with my hands raised in victory. My eyes, I'm like, I'm ready for war. I'm ready for fucking war. And that's when I fucking came back. When that bell rang and I got to raise my hands, that was one of the greatest moments of my life. Even though it's a silly little radio show and, this silly little fight here, the fight was still real. You still get punched. She had a bloody nose. Despite what she want to agree or disagree or not. She was not well after that fight. So, and that's what started my taking my martial arts seriously. I had kind of neglected it in the past, and I just didn't think I could get it done. But when I did, oh man, oh my God. Oh my God. I really surprised myself because, like I said, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't want to come back. I was just going to go meet people and call it a day. But beating myself, it wasn't even about her. It wasn't about my opponent at all. Beating myself, beating the idea that this fixed negative thought in my head that you're not good enough, this can't happen. Proving myself wrong was just the ultimate icing on the cake. The best part by far. After the fight, I'd tell people, oh man, the best part was looking into her eyes and seeing her quit, looking into her eyes and seeing her be like, I do not want to be here. Because I know that look. When I really hit somebody and I look into their eyes, they're like, what? They do not want to be there. So, but this was just so much better. The fact that I was able to beat myself in my own negative thoughts is something I will cherish that memory forever. Meeting all of your lovely smiling faces, whether you were there or not, your support from far away, the support that you give me now in the future, it's just greatly appreciated. I really appreciate all of you. And, if you weren't there, you're just new to this, you're just discovering this podcast, welcome. I appreciate your support right here in this very moment because you don't have to listen. I know there's plenty of people who don't listen to my show. I can tell. I see the numbers. I know. I'm not Joe Rogan or anything, but I'm sure if I got guests, maybe this could turn into something super massive, But this is my super massive black hole, you understand? I heard a good saying today while I was thinking about just all of the memories and the fights and everything. And I heard a good saying, if it's meant for you, then it's meant for you. Several people don't like my show. It's not meant for them. If you like my show, then it's meant for you. And that's that. If you want to share it with somebody and they say, I don't like it, You go, you know what? It's not meant for you. And that's it. It's not personal. It's not anything. It just has to be the right fit. And me doing this show, me taking that fight, me learning the most valuable lesson that it's not your time yet. You still have more to do. If it's meant to be, it will be. And I was not meant to kill myself that weekend. I was meant to win that fight and start all over. And that's what I did. All right, let's pick it up with something funny, because I know you guys like funny stuff, because I'm here for the funny stuff. Fuck all that sad shit. I'm here for the funny stuff. So, I have got a treat for y'all here. Okay, here we go. Joe Morale, 39 years old, from Auckland, New Zealand, noticed a pea-sized bump on his thumb, which he thought it was a skin irritation from his shorts rubbing against his genitals. It turns out that, oh my God, I shouldn't laugh, but this is just, it's fucking unbelievable. Turns out Brother Joe, hey Joe. Turns out Brother Joe was diagnosed with penile cancer after receiving a lump on his penis from the irritation caused from his shorts rubbing.
Oh my God!
Oh, shit. I'm going to hell. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
He's diagnosed with penile cancer. And doctors had to cut off his entire head of his penis and some of his shaft. Oh, shit. I'm crying. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, this poor sod. This absolute poor sod. First of all, why the hell were you going commando, Joe? You need to be wearing chonies. Okay, so your junk's not rubbing against your shorts. And then you get some fucking minging pea-sized bump on your dick. And then it turned out to be cancerous. Oh my God. And then they had to cut off his thumb and some of the shaft. Oh, Jesus God. Oh. Joe says he can still urinate, although the flow is all over the place. I'm just imagining this guy's walking around with a busted pipe. Oh, dear God. Oh, God. Oh. Doctors initially thought that it might have been an STD and prescribed creams, but the creams only made the lump grow worse, and it engulfed his entire penis head and spread down the shaft. Like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. No. Okay, listen up, all of my dudes who listen to the show, okay? Signs of penile cancer. Warning, including small, crusty bumps and a smelly discharge. Oh my God. Ah! Last month, a British soldier had to have half of his penis removed after doctors misdiagnosed his cancer 3 times. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. If the cancer is caught early on, it's only on the foreskin and can be treated via circumcision. Oh, but if it spreads, you have to have what is called a penectomy. Oh, surgical removal of part or all of the penis. Dear God Almighty. Oh my God, guys, please protect your crumb at all costs. But before I go, I just want to give a huge shout out to my brother. He just had baby number 3. Baby Hillary is born today. Healthy, happy, safe. And I just want to say, God bless you, broski. You did it again. Baby number 3. Best of luck. I am still at baby number 0. I'm still at start. Let's keep it that way. I am in no place. I am a UFC better, stock market spender, jiu-jitsu choke artist. I don't have time for kids, player. But God bless all of y'all who got kids, who are raising them up to be good little citizens in this horrendous, crazy-ass world. All right, some UFC picks. What an absolute dog shite card. But this is the last shit card. And then we have the big one next week on March 4th. John Jones and Sarigan. But this weekend we have another stack of shitty ass fights. My picks are Garrett Armfield, Aline Perez, Nurilo Alvelv, Joe Salecki, Charles Johnson, Jordan the Monkey King Levitt, Jasmine Judasivicius, Jasmine Jasudavicius, Trevor Pick, Johan Lanese, Tatiana Suarez, Augusto Shikai, and fucking Dante Males. Listen, don't bet on that fight. The fans lose, okay? The fans lose. That is a shitty-ass fight. That should not see the light of day. But here we go. I'm making a pick, and it is Augusto Sakai. He is terrible, and so is Dante Males. Ugh. Terrible fight. Brandon Allen and Ryan Span. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Yeah! That is going to do it for me, folks. I have got to get back to Yellowstone. Beth is waiting for me on a horse. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo Per Radio. Now you can officially, freely go cruise around at RamboPerRadio.com. Get yourself a t-shirt if you want. Or wait, if you'd like, for the next batch of merch coming soon in the next couple weeks or so. I shall have something up. I promise you I'll have probably another t-shirt up before Ellis Mania, okay? So if you want to get it before Ellis Mania, those 2 options will be there for you. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I have to say this. I have to say, if it wasn't for y'all, I would be on the Hot Mess Express, okay? Dysfunction Junction. But so many of you lovely friends of mine or complete strangers, shoot me the best advice, whether it's about the show or just want to talk about what's going on in the world or just want to have a good laugh, want to have fun, want to dance, want to go to the gym. I just want to say thank you. It doesn't go unnoticed. Those little things, coffee, dinner, hikes, seminars, classes, moments with each and every one of you, even if we've never met before and we're having a moment here listening to the show. I just want to say thank you so much. I am eternally grateful, and I will never do something that foolish ever again. If it's my time to go, it will be my time to go. That's because Mother Nature called, and I had nothing to do with it. But in the meantime, before my number is called, I want to do my damnedest to spread the most insane amount of laughter, joy, peace, harmony as humanly possible. I will talk to y'all next week. Much love. This is Rambo Radio. I'm out. Peace.